So welcome back, guys. Today I'm going to showcase two different things that Yoshimitsu can use to avoid situations that other characters simply cannot avoid. Veteran Yoshimitsu players know this stuff already, but I want to showcase it in a different situation. And the second thing I'm going to showcase is how you can reduce damage from characters that actually get situations where damage is guaranteed, or you can actually avoid a mix-up at all. So the first thing we're going to showcase is after this Kazumi combo, you're in a situation where she is at a distance where a right running tackle is unavoidable for you. It can be vary between being plus 13 to plus 15. If you stay on the ground, you get hit by a run over that does some damage, which can be avoided if you're sharp with a very well-timed side roll. You can also get up to block the low, but that's still in Kazumi's favor. Did I just get up kick her? What the fuck? Steve, for instance, has a very similar situation, and Paul does as well. And I want to showcase one thing that Yoshimitsu can do in general against tackles, and this is up for 1+2 into Dragonfly. Why is that important? First, you're gonna evade all tackle mix-ups if they do it in an after combo situation or they do it in the open. You can also use upward 3+4 back 1-4, which is this one, which is also very good because if they block the last hit, it can be plus in back turn, or you can use upward 3+4. Upward 3+4 is the shittiest one because the startup is slow, and if they read it and you whiff it, you're dead. This one is actually very, very nice, but in some situations the startup is too slow. If you can do this, this is very low risk because you can also end it here, and then most of the times you just created a whole lot of space, go into mat and backdash out of it. But why do I showcase this one? Because this one, when you're in Dragonfly, you have access with down 1+2 to back turn pogo stance. And most people that watch iMusician know how annoying this is if the opponent doesn't know exactly how to deal with this. And at the end of a round, this is so funny. If they use a power crush, most likely they're gonna beat the stance, but if they don't know how to deal with this, this is so funny. And this goes for tackles in general, so you can avoid all kinds of tackles with this, and it's also good to steal time if you want to end the round and it's only 1 second left. You can also do it. Now we come to the more viable part, and I have to switch characters here. I will show a situation where it's decent, but there are situations where it's way better, but I don't want to switch to a wall stage because yeah, I'm talking about the get up option for Yoshimitsu with mat stance. If you press down 3+4, you're gonna get up in meditation stance, which is offensively seen not as good because the options are limited. But defensively seen, you're counted as airborne in the stance, which means that, for instance, if Horang does a jump over setup, in which case the plasma blade, the back turn plasma blade from him will hit you on the ground, or if you get up, you will get hit and flip you over for Godoki, or if you get up, you will get launched. But if you do this, he will get an airborne hit, you take less damage, you tech roll, and the situation is over. So in this case, the Oki is gone and you take less damage. The same goes if Xiao Yu crosses you up, her back turn 4 will hit you on the ground for a flip over and will hit you if you get up. But back mat stance actually reduces the damage. This can also be used if Lily does her max damage wall combo, back turn 4 into 3+4, I think. After the first hit, if you press down 3+4, you actually will get up, get hit from the second two, and then you will take less damage and your tech roll is more effective. Because after an airborne hit, you can tech roll quicker, which leads to less damage. And there are situations like, for instance, from Marduk, where he can mix you up between a lot of situations where he can mix you up with a down forward 1 or a ground grab, which leads to huge damage. But if you... Wait, I did it wrong. Sorry. We want to do this right. You can dash out, you can kind of option select it with Yoshimitsu, because if you get hit and you press meditation stance, the grab whiffs and you can literally mash it out. And if you expect him to down forward 1 here and you mad, nothing happens. The worst thing that can happen is you gonna get airborne hitted by the down forward 1, tech rolling, and the situation is over. But in most situations it will just utterly whiff. And what I really like about this, again, it's very gimmicky and you don't use it that often, but from med stance, if you whiffed it, you can come back into pogo. Back turn pogo is a real beauty. And that is a very nice situation for you to be in. And sometimes at Oki you can also reduce damage. Let me see if I can do that. Of course I cannot at the first attempt. I will try it one more time because I'm a scrub if I'm recording. Like for instance, if he does this run-up tackle, it is very hard to avoid the option. But also in this scenario, if you get up with meditation, you're only taking airborne damage if you do it right and not like me. So you can reduce in a lot of situations just the overall damage that you take, and you can negate a mix-up afterwards, which is very important against Horang, because if you get hit by back turn Plasma Blade or Xiaoyu, you're again in a mix-up situation. And against Horang, most of the times he does forward 3 afterwards, which hits grounded and is +6 if you get up. So very annoying situation that you just don't have to deal with Yoshimitsu. So I hope you enjoyed this video. See you in the next one. Goodbye.